I'm Francis Meckevech, and I'm a senior architect for the Workload Automation D-Series solution. What we really like is that it's an enterprise solution, and it really allows us to do the quote-unquote normal work, the different operating systems and platforms, but it also allows us to manage and control our ERP systems and things like Informatica and Hadoop and all those good things that are coming down the line in the way of big data and things like that. The really nice thing is that as the business grows, we're not seeing the infrastructure grow. So regardless of how much new business we keep on, the team's pretty stable. We have a dedicated team of 8 people, and we maintain today 9 instances of D-Series, 3 production and 6 pre-production. We're probably going to add a couple more in the new year, but we don't anticipate having to grow the infrastructure. So we'll be able to keep serving the customers in the same way we have historically, and we'll be able to do that into the future without seeing any degradation in service. It's extremely stable. We put in the Canadian systems about 3 years ago, and we have not had an incident in the 3 years that has kept us down for more than a couple of hours. So support's been really good, and if we need to call somebody, generally they're on the line in a few minutes, and we get right into the diagnostics and we're set to go again. So extremely stable. The agents are perfect. They never give us a problem at all, and the servers are getting awfully close. It's our impression that we're probably one of the larger installations in the world, and we were encouraged at one time. We have 2 instances controlling our Canada operation. Is really Canada and the rest of the world, and it was suggested that we spin up the second instance, but we really haven't seen a good reason for doing that, other than we kind of keep some of the competing lines of business separated. But other than that, it seems to scale really well, and we can keep going with it. Tech support, like I said, has been great. I know that CA has kept some people in support for a very long time, so they're very comfortable with the product. They know how the thing works. They know if it ever makes a particular hiccup, what's exactly causing that. We actually are on the Platinum support program, so we have a dedicated support resource, and historically that person has been outstanding. It's like he's always just a phone call away, and he's knowledgeable about not only the product but our environment, and based on that he can do a really, really good job for us. Before I came to my current job, I was actually an independent consultant, so the last job I worked before I came to work here was converting all the material into the system. So yeah, I've been there since day one. It's always been really, really straightforward. Architecturally, the solution makes sense. There's a very good separation of functions and features. The security is outstanding. And because the solution is really English language based, we don't really need to go out and put in a lot of infrastructure support to do the normal stuff. It's just basically, if you want a job to run on Tuesday, you simply tell it run on Tuesday, and it miraculously works. We would like to see good improvement on the historical reporting capabilities. It's always been, I think, a bit of a weak point. And if you know a SQL programmer, he should become your best friend currently, but I'd like to see it to get to the point where somebody with really basic skills of where they understand what the information they want, they can easily extract it. So that's really the big one. The development team has been really good about keeping up with not only our requests, but the user community as a whole. So we're pretty happy about it, but that's kind of the one exception. Really, support first and foremost, and then I guess support going forward, so the development organization. So how are they addressing changes in the industry, changes in the solution, that sort of thing. We were in a situation where we had one of everything, and we really went out to do a consolidation in the solutions that we were using, and we really saw the CA solution as something that would give us the reliability and the scalability to move us forward in the future, and we really didn't see that from a lot of the other solutions in the industry, so we chose them. I would probably give them a 9. Again, usability, reliability, and scalability of the solution. Really hard at what your requirements are today. Know that you're going to have a solution that you're going to be able to stick with for as long as you care to stick around for it, with it rather, and also something that can address audit requirements, address things like scalability and usability. If you have to become an expert on how to make the product work and use it, then it's probably not as usable as you need it to be. So look for something that you can talk to like you were talking to your little brother, and move forward from there.